How often is it that what you have planned is not the way life goes? If you're human and you're on this earth, that happens quite a bit. It does, doesn't it? And a lot of the things that I had planned for my life didn't come to pass. And you know what? I can be so grateful to God for that. I am so grateful to God that the things that I thought were vital to my existence did not continue to be a part of my life. I'm so grateful that there are certain things that don't happen in my life anymore. Certain people who are not a part of it anymore. Now, that may sound mean. I don't mean it mean. I don't mean to throw shade on anybody. I just know that there were relationships with good people that were harming me. We didn't know how to communicate the same. We didn't know how to get along. We kept either misunderstanding or choosing not to understand each other. I don't know how it went. I know that I was catty and vindictive and cruel plenty of times. And they were the same way to me. And so a lot of things that I wanted to happen, a lot of good things that I was hoping could happen between us didn't. And I'm okay with that now. I don't know if you've seen the movie Jonah by VeggieTales. He says, my father was a caterpillar, my mother was a worm, but I'm fine now. I'm fine with it now, or something like that. And that's how I feel about the things that I had no control over. I didn't know how to get along with a certain class of individual who had a certain type of personality, who dealt with things differently than I did. One of the things I like to do is have a conversation face to face. And when it doesn't work out, it's hard for me. When we say something in the face to face conversation and don't follow through, that hurts me. So one of the things that I've learned to do is understand that some people just don't like confrontation and they'd rather deal with it in a roundabout way. Maybe mentioning it in front of a group so that you make the change. You know, like those people who won't tell you have something in your teeth. They'll go like this over and over while they're talking to you, and you start to think they have a nervous tick. But for some reason, they just don't bother to say it, enunciate the words. So you walk around looking like that, and then they may even mention it to someone else, but they won't say it to you. That's the kind of person that I get very confused about. I don't understand the mentality of someone who doesn't want to just tell you, hey, there's something in your tooth. You can, yeah, right there. Yeah, you got it. What's so hard about that? But that's what I'm saying. If you're that kind of person, then you totally don't understand someone who would be rude enough to tell you to your face that there's something in your tooth. You're probably thinking, I'm nuts. The point is, since our personalities were constantly clashing and we did not know how to relate to one another, it's a good thing that that relationship has been put aside for now. And I'm comfortable with that. It doesn't mean everyone God takes out of your life is a bad person. It just means that if the relationship is going to harm you, maybe you don't need it. Maybe there's some amazing human that you just know would be great in your life if you could just hang on a little bit longer, you know? Push through the pain a little bit longer. Try a little bit harder. You've heard all these stories. Some of those stories exist just to mess you up. So I'm telling you, don't. Let them go. If they're content to leave your life, then live in peace. Let them go. And that's my message for today. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, he who would have friends should show himself friendly. That's a proverb. I love that one. It's one that I had to learn the hard way because I was trying to get friends with this look on my face all the time. Expecting someone to just eagerly hop over to me like a overeager bunny and decide to be my best friend. The only people who did congregate to me were people who had sour attitudes that matched this face. Yes, my resting face does look sour and moody and grumpy and too much time in front of the computer and not enough time relating to humans. It made all my muscles do that. I hate that. But as long as I'm mindful of it and in the moment, I try to keep those smiles going. Because it does wonders for my look, doesn't it? Alright, guys. Be happy. Be joyful. Be eager for life. And anything that sucks that away from you, cut it out.